We are now living in an age where everyone is copying from each other. If Mario jumps, then poof, everyone does it. Oh, what's that? Sonic is rolling? Well, there you go, Mario is rolling too. But now it all lies on the premise on who copies better.
Oh no!
But at the same time, there's so much you can learn or copy from other games. Hence, inspiration on the latest gaming choices have been taken from somewhere else. Now that the PS5 has been revealed, it's time to ask an important question. Why does this look beautiful? Because it is. It just looks so amazing. It just looks so pretty. This video isn't about the console as much as it's about how the console allows the games on it to look so amazing, yet at the same time how this, in the eyes of professionals, has a realistic touch. Yeah, I'm being serious. And today I point out how the future of gaming takes inspiration from other multimedias like psychology, filmmaking, and photography. Let's go! Starting off with something a bit familiar, which is frames. Movies use around 24 frames, aka 24 photos a second, because of a lot of reasons. There's just a lot of reasons. But games use up to 60 because as a gamer you need to react and the smooth movements really shape up the experience for you. But then, everything changed when AAA titles attacked. I mean the more advanced ones. Take Uncharted 4 for example, having 60 frames in second in both cutscene and the action gameplay. And while some games can lower it down to 30 like Spider-Man, it's because as you notice that there is a lot of objects on screen. Cars, trucks, people, buildings, whether the building has a reflection or not, etc. But if you look closely, all of that fades. There gets an effect on it when Spidey swings around. I'll get back to this fade out and in-depth thing later, but on the moment know that the new PS5 seems designed to handle that. Now let's one-up that technology with the dynamic yet clever in-game design choices. Whatever you're looking at on the screen right now, don't ask me, I still haven't edited the video, is cleverly adjusted to be either in or out of focus. This is everywhere in gaming, like the parts you can climb or a nearby guns or a power-up on a map. The things that you as a player have to be focused on, especially if they are in the direction the camera is facing or work towards your next in-game objective. Take this scene of Spider-Man for example. Sure, no one is looking at the background, but once we add some sort of lens trick on the background, it won't appear as a faraway PNG photo, rather a pretty faraway disguise, designed to help make whatever in focus pop out and look pretty. When this stylistic lens trick is applied correctly in gaming, and notice that it's a win. Not if, because there will be a time where most games aim for a more different art style. Having a specific style gives the game, the company, and the team the ability to have them appear as something entirely different. Seriously, just like the latest Spider-Man movie, you should be able to pause any moment in the game and be able to have a pretty screenshot of it. And that's the new standard. Like Nintendo! This 10-plus-year-old game doesn't look bad or out, it's just a style choice. Not to mention that games can really benefit from polishing their style in things like transition. For example, where you are focusing on something but the game wants you to focus on something else, so it downgrades said thing and helps the focus change around. Remember that Speed Racer movie no one remembers? Yeah, that's the type of transitions we are assumed to experience with machines like this. Imagine picking up in-game items or upgrades that look good. No, not like Doom or Destiny, something shiny that says, "Oh, I'm here, come get me." Something a little bit dynamic and well blended in. Like Pikachu from the movie. Which movie, you ask? Movie with Pikachu. These tricks of helping the viewer focus on a certain area of the screen could be seen all the way back to Samurai Jack. How it could have focused your attention on a specific area but without blacking out the rest of it. Or how for a complete episode you could experience an art style change without changing the experience the overall game. Add that to the music psychology factor and how the controllers are now dual sensual and have a speaker inside the controller itself. You end up with not a product, not a machine, not even a game, but an industry-enhancing experience that advances by copying from different sources like this and this, then enhancing them, similar to how nowadays some people literally have a mini cinema at home. And although this whole copying strategy doesn't seem noble or original to some few, most of the time someone else would have better art or engine that you could build off of. And now copying is more than just taking in, it is also building upon in the gaming industry. A bit of history here. Movies learned a shaky camera technique from gaming to simulate tense action for a third person. Unlike some earlier examples. And then movies like Pixar started simulating glimpses inside the world of animations to give more realistic touches or a more in-depth feel. And now games are using set effect to make even the most vague of backgrounds pretty. Remember when I said this seemed realistic in the eyes of professionals? Well, in fact, it wasn't just the object or what the object presents, but at the same time, how the object was previewed to us, the audience, how the background itself is shaded off or blurred in a way that makes the character itself pop out more. After psychology had proven that music can help us vibe and feel feels, now we are able to project ourselves onto set shots and scenes. They aren't in the forest, no, we are. They aren't struggling or facing something, no, we are. They aren't swinging off the edge, fighting crime, spinning webs, living off the highest ledge. They can leap above your head. If the focus is on the pretty surroundings, then the shots would be kinda slower, elegant, and more smooth, looking less like aesthetic light bulbs in the background and more as holy shit, look at that bulb. It looks so pretty. Imagine playing with graphics like that. That's the future, people. So, in conclusion, games are inspired by movies, which they themselves are inspired by games, which are all now being inspired by things like photography and filmmaking. Like taking a specific shot, and most importantly, portraying a specific feeling along with the effect of the big screen and the controller on your hand. The PS5 would in some way affect or capitalize on the home mini cinema market. All of that would be done on an amazing 60, even up to 120 frames. Hopefully the fan can handle it and doesn't end up as a mini helicopter. Yeah, that's right, the games of this Kaiba look-alike are to gain inspiration from multimedias. A game is about how it makes you feel. A game would be able to make us experience an entire journey on our own, now made all the better by learning from other things. To have a better feel overall. You aren't just opening a program or playing to get done or something. You are in the most way possible in every part of the program. The camera, the movement, the music, and the soon to be released gameplay. And so is the path to the future.
Everyone who worked on Toy Story 4 understands that the imperfections, the way a lens distorts or a camera operator shakes or a light bounces, contain their own expressive potential. And when you combine these with the limitless world of animation, the results can be stunningly tactile.
Hey, congrats on getting this far. This video took me a lot of research in such a short amount of time. So if you want more content like that, then let YouTube know what's up by hitting subscribe so you get my next video. And like this video if it had accomplished any of the following goals. And tell me in the comments, what game do you look forward to? Mine is Spider-Man Miles Morales, or as I call it, Spider-Man M&M's. That's all from me, thanks for watching, and I'll see ya.